don't know, three mobs are going to be added to Minecraft. Only one of them will be added, but I won't be surprised if the other two will be planned in future updates. So yes, the three mobs in question is the Ice Salvager, where someone added in for a mod, the okay, is there an image here? The flower cow. I don't know I forgot what it's called. And the glow squid. Of course, we all know. Oh yeah, it's called the blue bloom. So, but of course, there's other variants that have Minecraft mobs that should exist. Minecraft has a large variety of mobs, and yes, I know people want to see new types of mobs, but again, these mobs could be added to bed at a lot of more challenge to Minecraft. And, of course, will be based off real life things, or basically based off things that, could make more sense. Could make more sense in the future. So, yeah. Yeah, we have a ton of mobs currently. Way more than we used to. And yes, I know people don't want more mobs, but it makes more sense if they added these mobs. Number 1, the Hovering Inferno. This looks like it's a variation of the Blaze. Of course, the Blaze is a very unique mob. It flies around and shoots fire at you. You always have to kill them to get Blaze Wars to make Eye of the End. No, okay, the End Eyes. That's what I'm just calling them the End Eyes because I forgot. Eye of Enders. That's what they're called. But yep, this could be the boss version of the Blaze. Of course, it's the unimplemented mob, but will plan to be added or got replaced by other maps or scrapped. I think this would be a pretty unique version of the Blaze, and they could easily make it into a different version of the Blaze. Maybe one day we might see this mob actually be added into the next one. Next is another variation of the squid that isn't the glow squid that could be implemented into the game. We're talking about a mob based on the giant squid. It's already one that already exists, Monster of the Ocean Depths. Of course, this probably could be another evil version of squid. Of course, giant squids already exist in real life, and it would be very cool to see that a cool animal would be seen in Minecraft. And of course, yes, the giant squid could actually get a mob in Minecraft. Next is more. Now we're gonna get to the speculation ones. Next is dog. Yes, we already have wolf is a mob you can get and tame, of course, but there's no dog variations. Cats do, but not dogs. Despite the many types of dog breeds out there, Vegetable Wolf is still the wolf model. Again, cats already have various models based off real life cats, and even have a separate mob. I know they don't want to do the same thing like they did with ocelots and cats, but again, and it will ruin the whole thing how he tamed wolves, because that's how he got wolves to join our side. We had to both work together during the ice age and blah blah blah. But it would make a lot of sense if they had dog breeds as well, because we did naturally select dog breeds as a whole. Number 4, zebra. Zebra could be a non-terrible version of the horse and donkey. Since zebras are closely related to horses and donkeys, they can be found exclusively in the savanna biomes. It would make those biomes at least have something unique about them besides the trees. And also zebras will spawn in herds. And also, unlike horses and donkeys, you can actually eat them. But again, zebras can't be tamed, but can be farmed like cows and other animals. And also, it can also be very useful for zoos. Next is the boar. The boar is basically a wild version of the pig. The boar will have tusks like real life, because they use them to dig. It would actually look similar to the Hogwin, but in the normal Minecraft world, and it will resemble a wildlife boar, and it will just be mostly a very similar version of a pig. Why a boar? Well, because wild boars do exist in Europe, and also have been introduced into other countries. I think that this is basically the wild version of the pig. Of course, pigs already exist in a domesticated form. What about the wild versions? Unlike pigs, boars will attack you. Boars will basically be neutral mobs like polar bears. If you attack them, they will attack you. It is very, very simple like that. So yeah, basically a pig that can defend itself from anything else. And the last one, this is a mob that is that is going to be added soon, is the goat. Well, goats have many relatives in the wild, such as the ibex, which is very similar to the goat. Another mob that could be added for the mountain update is the mountain sheep and the mountain goats, which I think the mountain sheep, of course, are found in North America. But of course, it could be a variation of the sheep that does not take full damage because they're used to the mountains. Mountain sheep would be a pretty cool addition, but again, I don't think mountain sheep would be added at all. They didn't even give mountain sheep an option. And considering that they are found in North America, I don't think they want to show the biases towards mountain sheep. Next mob is the standard bear. We have polar bears, but we don't have grizzly bears or black bears. Black bears are believed to have twice the population of bears. And of course, they could be more neutral mobs, because black bears are kind of neutral in real life. And black bears will only try to attack you if you try to attack them, which is like in real life, because they're really just trying to defend themselves. Black bears don't really try to attack humans unless you try to attack them or threaten them in some way. This could be worked in there. Black bears spawn in most forest biomes where they're mostly found, and can be seen going to villages, stealing crops, because black bears are known for stealing stuff from people. Basically, like that. And yeah, basically they'll have to defend them. And black bears would be decently common. They'll be the same rarity as horses are in the plain. They'll still be rarer than every normal mob, but they'll definitely be not super rare. Kind of be like in the middle of rareness of mobs. We already have 2 species of bears already in the game. Why not have the other bears, the common bears in the game? I think black bears and grizzly bears will probably eventually be added to the Minecraft game, because it would make a lot of sense to add those types of bears in the game, so we can have all of the major groups of bears in the Minecraft game, where black bears spawn in temperate forests and grizzly bears spawn in taiga forests. And of course, grizzly bears would be more violent than black bears and would attack you right away. So basically means you would have to defend yourself from them. So yep, that's basically it about this video. About this Minecraft mob video. That's basically it. Goodbye.